Hello, my name is Camryn Young. It is August 18th, 2025, and this is my week 14 videotape assignment on the skin cancer lab. So the first thing we want to answer is, what is skin cancer? And skin cancer is very generally defined as an abnormal growth of cells in your skin tissue. This can then invade and infringe on healthy cells within the body, and can also sometimes metastasize, which means it'll spread to other tissues and other areas of the body, which then becomes dangerous and more difficult to control. That's why our most dangerous form of skin cancer, melanoma, is so dangerous, because it can so easily spread to other parts of the body. So luckily, though it sounds really scary, the symptoms of these cancers is actually quite physical. So it's things that you see. It can be a new growth, such as a mole or freckle on your skin. It can be a rough patch of skin. It can be an itchiness or pain around a growth on your skin. Or it can even be a change of pre-existing skin blemishes you've already had, whether or not it's a change of color or size or shape of a mole that you have currently. So with all of these symptoms, it's easy to catch, but we also kind of want to prevent it from happening. But research has shown that one of the main causes of skin cancer is ultraviolet rays and direct sunlight. We see a lot of skin cancer locations being places where you're in the sun for a long period of time. Direct sunlight often occurs because the UV rays of the sun are thought to cause those skin cancers by breaking down that DNA, shortening those telomeres at faster rates, which then increases the aging of your skin, makes skin cancer more likely because mutations are more possible. The role of ultraviolet light in increasing the chance of developing skin cancer, like we just kind of touched up on, with UV rays being a very short and visible wavelength of light to us, it can still be felt in our skin. So this includes things like sunburn, tanning, and skin aging. Very, very often with frequent direct sunlight, these things can be increased to a higher rate. Which makes the chance of skin cancer and these blemishes occurring. But luckily, there are measures we can take to protect our skin from skin cancer. It can be as simple as wearing a hat and wearing clothing to cover more likely parts of being exposed to direct sunlight very often, or we can wear sunscreen. In the following experiment I'm going to show you, we can see the effects of sunscreen on sandpaper to see how UV rays affect our skin and how sunscreen can help protect it. So here we have our 3 bags with our sunprint paper inside. We have our SPF 50, our SPF 30, and our control. We will now go out into the sun, which is a UV index of 8 right now, for 5 minutes to see the effects of the sun rays. So now that we're outside, our 3 samples are in the sun, and we're gonna do our best in the next 5 minutes to keep them from flipping over in the wind. And once this is done, we will cool them in water and let them dry to see the results.
Now we have our 3 pieces of paper after they've been outside for 5 minutes and were soaked for 30 seconds. They are currently on this paper towel, waiting to be dried off so we can officially see the results, but it's pretty obvious what the control 30 SPF and 50 SPF were.
Okay, so it's been a few hours and our sandpaper has officially dried, and we can see that the control has created a very dark blue. The SPF 30 has gotten a partial dark blue, but you can see how it was some protection, and then the most protection was obviously in the SPF 50. This shows how damaging UV rays can be so quickly, especially in a high UV index. When comparing this to our skin, this would probably be a sign of a pretty decent sunburn, a mild sunburn, and fully protected. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.